Four, three, two, one. Hello there, and welcome to Three Spoonies. We're your hosts, Karen, Jo, and Claire. This is episode number 56.5, and we're discussing cerebral palsy. Let's get into some questions.
If you're a late-discovered neurodivergent adult, you may know the feeling. Always trying your best, yet still misunderstood at work or at home. It's not that you're asking for too much, you've simply never been given the language to explain what you need. At Outside the Box, Neurodiverse Coaching and Mentoring, we see a world in which neurodivergent people can truly thrive. Through education, coaching and mentoring, we help you uncover your strengths, understand your needs, and communicate them with confidence, so the people around you can finally support you in the right way. Book a free discovery call with Outside the Box founder AJ Mackay. Together, we'll uncover what you need to finally feel supported and understood.
Hello, I'm Karen from Pony Pony Pony.
Jo from Bright Cat Business Solutions.
And Claire's currently in transit, but when she's back, we are three spoonies navigating our way through life and business with not enough spoons. So we are once again joined by Vicki the Admin Fairy. Hello, Vicki.
Hello, Karen and Jo. How are we?
Rather splendid, actually. Thank you for asking.
No.
So would you like to tell us a little bit about you, just in case people don't know you or weren't here last week?
Yeah, I'm Vicki Wilson. I'm from Shropshire. I own Vicki Admin Fairy, a virtual assistant business, and I was born with cerebral palsy, and I managed to go through life without it being enhancing it and not making it as big an issue as what it could be in my life.
Well, thank you very much for being here. I'm just going to pass over to Jo for the questions. Whoosh.
Strange when I have to do the questions. Yes, I've got a couple of questions for you, Vicki. Our first one is from Hannah. I've been working with an accountant who has CP remotely for years. We're finally meeting face to face, and I've realised I don't know what she needs in terms of accessibility. The venue I'm thinking of is pretty accessible, but should I ask for specifics?
You could just ask her, if you know her well. You say to her, I'm thinking of meeting up here. Do you know the venue? If you do know the venue, is it accessible? Are you okay with it? Or just let me know what other things you need. And I just want to make it as comfortable for you as possible. She won't mind. In fact, she'll probably be happier that you've asked her for any more stuff she needs. Hope that helps.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think there's generally any harm in asking, because people have preferences apart from anything else. It might be, oh, I prefer the one next door because it does better brownies or something. Or
Definitely.
yeah, or like I have problems with fluorescent lights. So there's some venues that other people might love that I'm like, please can we not? It makes a migraine in my head and I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Because really, I don't think she'll complain about asking. Because I don't mind if people ask me. Ask away. I'm an open book. My clients know that, so they always know to ask me before they sort something out, and away we go.
There's also no harm in being considerate, which is basically what you're doing, checking it's going to be
Yeah.
okay.
It's better to check rather than just go ahead and do it and say, you've got to be here. And then she turns up and the tables are too high for her. The seats are no good. They haven't got a disabled toilet. You know, it's better to check.
Also, things you might not think of, like it might be she's using public transport and the place you've chosen is a nightmare to get to, or there isn't parking, which you've not considered because you always just get the park and ride.
Yeah. So always ask. It's safer.
Okay, my second question is from Dave. Our co-working space is being refurbished and the new design looks less accessible. I've said I would have a problem with the design, but the owner seems to be taking it personally. What's the best way to let her know it's not going to work and take it seriously?
Say, I'm not being personal. It's just for my own accessibility needs. explain to her the Equality Act and say that reasonable adjustments have to be made and that you need to be secure and safe in the environment if you're to carry on being there. And if she still gets a bit funny with you, just say to her, okay, if you're not prepared to make these adjustments, I can't come here anymore. But not only will I not come here, I won't recommend you to any other disabled entrepreneurs. And that might hit her where it hurts and make her realise I've
No.
got to do it.
It may also be with the defensive response, it might be that she thought it was really great and just hasn't thought it through. So it might be if you explain what the issue is, and obviously it's
Yeah,
not your job to explain all the ins and outs of things. But if you say this, I don't know what the issue is, maybe this door isn't big enough for an electric wheelchair, or the angle of the slope is, whatever it is, if you actually explain it, it may be that helps her to understand that it is actually an issue. You're not
definitely.
being difficult.
Because you can even say to her, well, can we have a meeting to discuss in detail what I feel needs to be changed to make it more accessible? Because she may think, well, like you say, Karen, what she's done is right. Well, yeah, it's right for an able-bodied person. And she may not have even thought what needs to be changed. So have a sensible discussion with her and just say, I want to explain why I'm not happy.
My final question is from Jack. How do you keep a good work/life/treatment balance?
Explain to your clients that you do have treatment needs. You do have exceptional needs as well. And you're not just like a normal employee or freelancer working with them. And just be open and honest and just say to your clients, I may be tired in the mornings, but then I can work in the afternoons or vice versa. And I always say to my clients, if I have to go for treatment on a certain day in the morning, that could wipe out the whole day. So I'll move, say, a Tuesday to a Saturday. Because at the end of the day, we're self-employed. So who says you've got to work Monday to Friday? That's why we're in our jobs that we are in. So we can work Sunday, Monday, and Sunday, Saturday. And we can work of an evening if we have to. If we feel more energized, rarely, in an evening, we can work in an evening. Or if you're an early bird, you can work early morning at 6, 5 o'clock in the morning. But explain to them your working times are going to be different and that you need time. If you're working in an office, just say to them, can I have flexible working, please? On the days that I have a treatment booked or I'm not feeling too good, can I work from home? And as long as they know you'll do the same work at home, but you'll be more comfortable, I'm sure they'll accept the views and the alterations in the working pattern.
Yes. There we go. And also, if you're sending emails at 2 a.m. like I do, because I'm up and working, scheduling helps.
Yes,
often
scheduling
forget.
emails is good.
But what I also say to my clients is, I tend to WhatsApp if it pops in my head. That could be a stupid o'clock, 10:30 at night, 6:30 in the morning. I say to them, don't worry, you haven't got to read it immediately, you haven't got to reply immediately. But feel free to do the same yourself, because I understand brain fog, forgetting stuff. If stuff pops into your head now, message me if you have to, because I know when you should, when you want to send it in working time, you'll think, now I have to send Vicki a message this morning. What was it about? And you forgot it. So I'd rather send the message when you think about it, but as long as they're aware you won't read it off them until you're working, and you don't expect them to read it until they're working, it's fine. Keep communication going.
Okay, thank you very much. That is a fantastic answer. That's all my questions. Karen, I will pass back to you.
So thank you for being here again, Vicki. Is there anything you'd like to plug or let us know about?
I do have a few books that I've written. I've given you the link to put on there. One's to help VAs and virtual assistants, and the other one's my story. So feel free, they are available on Amazon. So the link's in the chat, but it's also on my website and my socials. So if you want a good read or a good laugh, feel free to buy it.
Marvellous. Thank you very much. And thank you to you all for joining us for Three Spoonies on Cerebral Palsy. We'd love to know your thoughts in the comments and any questions you may have. If you've enjoyed the episode, please subscribe for our weekly podcast and leave us a review. You can also buy us a coffee if you like what we do. All the links will be in the show notes so you can have a little browse. We'll see you next week for our next topic, which is cooking. Have a great day and keep track of your spoons.